Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my channel. This is your first time. Welcome. My name is Rosemary and I'm the Black Scribbler. Today is going to be the start of my monthly self-love series, and I'm going to start off by talking about acceptance, self-acceptance. And I'm starting with self-acceptance because I feel that's the pioneer of self-love, or one of the pioneers of self-love. I want to start off by giving a basic definition of acceptance and self-acceptance. So acceptance, I'm reading from my screen. Acceptance is the process or fact of being received as adequate, valid, or suitable. While self-acceptance is the state of complete acceptance of oneself. True self-acceptance is embracing who you are without any qualification, conditions, or exceptions. If you do not accept yourself, how do you expect anyone else to accept you? Because you, the owner of the being, is not agreeing that this is who I am. And I think a big deal is the misconception that acceptance is equal to defeat. And that is not the truth. Accepting that you have made a mistake does not make you a mistake. Accepting that you have failed at this thing does not make you a failure. How exactly do you practice self-acceptance? And the first tip I have is tell yourself that you did what you thought was right at the time and you did the best you could at the time. I say this because we are our biggest critics. We condemn ourselves more than anyone else condemns us. And a big factor that prevents people from accepting themselves is that they hold on to the past and they hold on to mistakes they've made, and they feel like they are not worthy of being accepted even by themselves. So when you tell yourself that, listen, you did the best you could based on the knowledge and information you had, and you did what you thought was right based on the knowledge and information you had, there's nothing you can do to change what has happened, and the best you can do is learn from it and move on. Then you can actually accept yourself. The second tip I have is forgive yourself. I have a video on forgiveness. I'll leave it linked up here or down in the description bar. You need to forgive yourself. Sometimes we get so disgusted with one incident that happened in our past that we let it be the definition of our future, and that is not how it's meant to be. Do not allow your past control your future or your present control your future. Forgive yourself for whatever it is that you are holding on to. Forgive yourself, let it go, because like I said previously, you can't really do anything to change what has happened. But what you can do is control how it affects your future. My third tip would be to let go of perfection. Sweetie, let go. See, this is perfection. Drop it. I cannot begin to explain to you how easier your life would be if you let go of perfection. Life is not about perfection. Life is not about being free of mistakes or failure. Because if you really sit down to think about it, mistakes and failed experiences are what actually make life. You make mistakes, you fall, you get up, you learn. It allows you to enjoy the experience of life because you're able to look back and say, wow, I remember when I failed at this thing, and look at me today excelling at it. Imperfections make your evolution story so beautiful. So let go of the hold you have on perfection. Self-satisfaction. Are you satisfied with where you are? Accepting these facts does not mean you are going to stay there and wallow in it. Accept it and ask yourself, are you satisfied with what is going on? Are you satisfied with the position you are in right now? Are you satisfied with the level you are at? If you are not satisfied, then take actions to change it. Take actions to rectify it, because guess what? You are the only one who can actually do anything to change situations that you are in. You have the power to change things you do not like. Say, oh well, I do not know how to communicate with people. This is who I am, and so I'm going to be here like that. No. You've accepted that you do not know how to communicate with people, and the next thing you need to do is get up and learn how to communicate. Intentionally force yourself to be in situations where you have to communicate, where you need to communicate. Do things to change the fact that you do not know how to communicate with people. Tell yourself beautiful things. Make yourself know that you are accepted. Make yourself know that you hold value. Make yourself know that you are amazing and you are beautiful. And you can do whatever it is you have set out for yourself. No matter what the circumstances may look like. Because you have accepted yourself and you know that despite what is going on, despite what it may look like, you have plans in place to help you elevate things, to help you evolve, to help. That being said, have an amazing day. Have an epic week. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye, lovelies.